Hey kiddos, we're back for the 8th day. Now this little sign is for my hot cocoa bar, and I got the saying off of a shadow box that I bought from Target last year. I thought the saying was really cute and it went well with my theme, but the colors were a little bit off. So the first thing you're going to need is a package of these little wooden planks that I got from Dollar Tree. Now there's 6 of them in a package for $1, and you're just going to need 4 of them. Then I got 1 piece of scrapbook paper from Hobby Lobby is all it took. You're going to cut the paper 6 3/4 by 2 3/4, and you're going to need 4 pieces of that. Then you're going to take the paper and you're going to line it up on the wood. And I have scrapbook paper glue that I used, but you could use Mod Podge, you could use white glue, you could use a glue stick to stick the paper to the wood. It would all work. You're going to need 2 pieces of ribbon around 20 inches long. Now, I used glue sticks to use as spacers in between these so that they would be uniform. You could use anything you have. Popsicle sticks would work, pencils, a pen, anything that is the exact same size. You'd need 3 of them to space it out. And then I just put the hot glue on and place the ribbon down on each side. I'm getting ready to show you the sign that I got from Target. It's just a little $3 shadow box, but the saying is what I used for my letters. I cut all of these out on the Cricut, but of course you could use stickers that you got from Walmart. You could use a stencil to draw them out, or if you have beautiful handwriting like I don't, then you could write them out with this little white marker that I'm going to show you here in a minute that I use to highlight. That white marker came from Dollar Tree, and I am in love with it. It's like a paint marker for $1. I don't know if you've bought paint markers lately, but they're usually around $3 to $5 a piece, and they don't last very long. I don't mind paying $1 for something if it's not gonna last very long, but I sure do mind paying $3 to $5 for one. Now, when I put my decals on, I use, of course, the Dollar Tree clear contact paper, but on this black paper, it took some of the print up, but what it did was just save me from sanding it. It looked cute, and where it didn't, exactly take all of it off, I just put the contact paper back over it and pulled it up again. So you can see on that, see, that's what I'm doing right there, pulling some more of the black off, just to make it look like I've sanded it and I didn't even have to. So you might want to be careful about using paper without covering it with Mod Podge afterwards, or the white glue, before you put your vinyl on. If you're concerned with it tearing your paper or lifting some of the color, I would just give it a light coat of white glue or Mod Podge. And these little felt ornaments, they came from Dollar Tree also, and they were like a package of 6 or 8 for $1, of course, and they were stickers on the back. That was just like, yay, stickers. I love stickers. Anyway, so I'm trimming off the bottom of this, and then I'm going to just make this little bell rope with 2 little jingle bells. Now you could have just not put that on there if you didn't have the jingle bells, or you could tie you a little ornament at the bottom of it, just whatever matches your decor. I got this arrow at Dollar Tree in the craft section. Our Branson Dollar Tree has the best little craft section up there, probably because, you know, Branson's known for crafts, I guess. Our one down here in Arkansas, it's not so handy sometimes. So this Waverly paint is the red, and I did get it from Target. That's where I find most of the colors that I need in that Waverly paint. The little white paint pen that I used from Dollar Tree is coming up. There it is right there. And I can't brag about this thing enough. I mean, I just absolutely
So now I'm just putting little dashes, and if
the
you
way
look closely,
that
they're not
the
even.
paint went on. It was
I
dark
think that
enough.
just adds to
it
the
didn't
charm
fade
of
out.
homemade look.
White is a really hard color to get a good paint pen in.
You could do dashes. A lot of times when I do dashes on scrapbooking, which is where I use this technique a lot, I do a dash, a dot, a dash, a dot. Today, though, I was in a hurry, so I just went ahead and did just dashes all along. Kind of like dashing through the snow. Haha. So now I'm just going around the letters to make it look like it has a little bit of snow and make it stand out a little bit better. You could have put that pin on the vinyl if you wanted to, but I just made it around the edges. There's no rhyme or reason to it. It's just where I thought it looked good or might highlight the letters, especially the red on the black paper. Probably should have used white, would have showed up better, but I really just like the red. My kitchen colors for Christmas are red and black, and it's plaid and buffalo check. So those colors really just stood out to me for my kitchen, and that's why I used it. Okay, so now I'm going to add the arrow on, and I bump it all the way up against the plaque so that I get an even spacing on both sides, and it's not cattywonkered or whopper-jawed or whatever you want to call that. And now I'm going to add a little bow that I made that matches the other ribbon, or the ribbon that I used. And I just hot glue it on there. And then a rhinestone that I used that I pulled off of another project during the week, I'm going to use that for the center of the bow. I hope you enjoyed the 8th day project. I hope I can see you again tomorrow, and please give my video a thumbs up. Merry Christmas!